But the most important aspect of it is the languages, the utterances is making an impact and is sinking to the hearing of humanity. There was a video clip which I watched. I don't know if it's propaganda or fact. It's about a cow, a Fulani cow that was passing through a bridge, and by the side of that bridge there was a, let me call a protection, which they use either rod to protect. So it happened, the cow of the Fulani just put his head under that protection, which they used to build that bridge, and the head of the cow got hooked because of the horns. So the cow couldn't brought out his head, and the cow, the header, the Fulani header, was forcing the head of the cow to come out from that barrier of the bridge, so which is impossible. So in my own definition, and why I brought this up now is what the politicians have done to us, what the so-called religious leaders have done to us, what Nigeria has done to us. You see, when that Fulani man left that cow there, that cow can never come out. The best option for that cow to be alive, either to cut off that barrier of the bridge so that the cow will be able to free itself and be alive, or to slaughter that cow there in order not to allow that cow to die without blood coming out from the cow, which will be poison to human consumption. So why I'm saying this is exactly what is going on with us. And as you have picked up all the necessary mechanism that yield our freedom, that will make our freedom to be possible, that is the only sure way for us to regain our lost glory. Either we leave that cow, let me use it as if we are to survive, that bridge are the so-called criminal politicians, at that barrier are the so-called criminal politicians and religious rulers. I don't have to call them leaders, and both traditional rulers. They are holding us. If we want to survive, we cut off those barriers so that we take our head off. Or if we don't want to survive, we live, stay like that cow and suffocated and die. But in our own case, as human beings, the best option is what we are doing. And by so doing, I believe we must surely regain our lost glory. My special thanks to our PM, our spring leader, whom has created this awareness and whom has piloted this awareness until this awareness start manifesting till death. I believe with maximum support, financially, physically, spiritually, and otherwise, we must surely achieve our freedom. Thank you, brothers. Thank you, comrades. Thank you, the genuine freedom fighters all over the world. We are fighting for a just cause. We are fighting for a survivor. We are fighting to maintain and to keep our integrity. We are fighting to keep what our ancestors has deposited in us, because during their own time, they did not take it from them. Why should we allow those that we valued, or things that we valued more, to be taken away from us? It's impossible. It can never be. It can never happen unless we keep quiet and do nothing. But we are doing something. Please, we should head to every instruction that will lead to our freedom. Thank you, brothers. I yield my mic. We move.
Thank you very much, Professor, for that wonderful submission. Of course, we must yield to the instructions that will lead us to freedom. Thank you so much. Of course, there are a lot of people on the request list because the house is full, and that's why you are that they will bring you over so that apologize. I think we have in that place, and the house is full a little bit. If you have spoken before, you can still go out so that people there can come inside and see how they. Device now. Can you speak? We go to. Careful. Please unmute yourself.
I can hardly hear you. You were just going in and out, so I don't know if other people hear you.
Really? Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
All right, let's take a little bit of music before Onyekachiku comes back.
I am telling you that very soon you will not see one single military vehicle in any road in Biafraland. Mark my word today. Very soon you will not see. It is iron to iron, fire to fire, bomb to bomb, rocket to rocket, gun to gun. That's what it is.
Thank you very much, fellow Biafrans, for hanging on with us. And of course, we have our Minister for Information, Media and Communication in our midst, Mr. Sani Akparawa. And of course, we have Matthew Go 247 We thank you so much. We have the daughters of ancestors of our land in our midst, and Mazi Emeka, the co-host, and every one of you, Ben Wabo, who have come here to register their submissions. We appreciate you so much. And we have Mazi Eunice in the house, and every great Biafrans who have joined us here, especially you, Okanwa, for your submissions earlier. We really appreciate every single thing you give into the struggle. It's really well appreciated. The government love you so much. And also we extend our warm greeting to our people in the homeland. And you made up the most delicate part of the struggle. Always remember that when you sit at home on the Nnamdi Kanu's day, you are bringing us closer to where we are going, which is the holy land of freedom, Biafraland. And of course, Nigeria terrorist government who have continued to impose themselves on us, slaughter our people. Earlier this morning, sending about 4 tanks into Biafraland. And of course, we hope that what has been happening to them will continue to happen. People saw them come inside, but nobody is going to see them come out because they will never come out. That is what the word of God have said, that the enemy will come. They will gather, but they will flee in 7 ways. They will scatter. It says that even when they try to come in like a flood, the Holy Ghost will raise a standard against them. The God of our land is out, and the angels of freedom have been reincarnated. This fight and this struggle is tough and tougher than it has ever been. We are moving very forward, and we are winning at all sides. We will cut off all the branches and feathers of Nigeria, and of course damage it from the taproot, and Nigeria will wither off. In the next 10 to 20 years, you will never believe that Nigeria ever existed before, because it does not exist. Nigeria is a lie. Nigeria is a heavy lie from the pit of hell, and Biafran people are ready to do justice to that. Thank you very much, Princess Ekause, for reflecting to that fact. Of course, Mazi Chibweze, your hand is still up, please. Can you go ahead and unmute yourself?
Thank you, my brother. Before our minister came in, there was a topic going on, but let me still greet all the house, all protocol observe, our ministers. You guys are welcome. We'd love to see you guys around, come in and check and listen to us, keeping some advice so that, they said when people are going on the journey, if there is no leader, that means nobody is going. So we appreciate you guys coming in and being with us. You guys are highly welcome. Let's still go on our topic we are discussing before. I still wanted to correct some impressions we have that we are talking about. Some people who are doing their lucrative business. We call them man of God. Those kind of judgment have not. We're not supposed to be passing those judgments, thinking that someone is man of God because they open business and people are sending money to them. That's not what we're talking about. We are talking about our way of life, who we are. We are the Biafrans. Biafrans have a way we do things before. That's what we are talking about, going back to our roots, recognizing who we are. That is not diabolic. That is because it's the white man that makes you, who came and conquered us, make us to believe that our way of life was diabolic. It's a diabolic, and they bought those things that were diabolical. Do we think about that? They stole, they bought our ways of life, carry it back to their places, and do research on them, and using it to do all these uh, inventions. That's where they get that from, and our own dies. So that's what we are talking about, going back to our roots. We can still get those things back that they stole from us. So if we can recognize where we misrode, then we will be able to recognize how we can get back to where we are going. So I didn't want to hold much of your time, but I just wanted to create that impression that all these people that are opening up businesses, I know you may feel bad, maybe you hope and you trusted that that person that you look up to, that's your pastor, that is this. Forget about that. This is my own opinion. So,
You mean the
eh?
patronizers who patronize
Yeah,
the
they
business?
that's exactly. So then you say because it is your master, you say, hey, you see, here is see something. You don't know how he manage see those things. You don't know how he manage telling you what he's telling you. Some of them work, some of them doesn't work. You say because that person says something, he's a man of God because he's done in God's name. Our way of life, we call Chukwu Kikabiama. So does it mean that everybody who calls Chukwu Kikabiama is a prophet from God? No, that's a way of worship. Those ones are business. They learn it. Speaking in tongues is learned. They learn it. Many people go. Do you know that when they go to many of these churches, there are a place they go every. They have sometimes they go like 2, 3 times a week to learn how to speak in tongues. Many of them learn it. Many of them tell you say it just come to them all a sudden like that. That's a lie. So that's my own opinion. You can try to debunk me when we come on a space or open a meeting. We can talk about that. But that is number one problem we have. Until we tackle our problem, yeah, then we will be able to get out of our problem. So, just like what we talked about before, our PM said, and I 100% support him, that when we have finally get our Biafra, you have to show the way you support. If you don't support, you can never get citizenship. You only get a resident permit. So that if it is 2 years or 5 years, you will go and renew it. Money come out of your pocket, then you will know that it was good. So your children will learn from that. In case if anything happens again, they will not be saboteurs again because we will consider all these people. Because I've been telling my people, I tell them my friends, my well wishers, say, hey, you better support life. If you don't support, when time comes, this is what is going to be for you. Don't say you were not told. The earlier, the better. I won't hold our time so much, but I will use my mic here until things come up that I can chip in anything again. And two, another thing before I drop my mic, our leadership in the house, please, if somebody send you a message, please try to respond. That will at least give that person at least courage that yes, my words are being listened. Maybe because if you send message and nobody respond to you, that means nobody. It look like you are being neglected. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Village people.
Thank you very
Village
much.
people.
Thank you very much.
Village people. They hear me university.
Yeah, Emeka, go ahead, sir.
They hear our brother Achibu say he won't start another wala.
I beg no follow am. No follow am. I beg Emeka, I beg you I beg no verse for am. No verse for am.
I made a vex. I just observation,
Because if we go outside again,
I
we
will
go
tell
take
you.
for here.
I will tell you. Okay, there was something our minister said. He reminded us about the WhatsApp saga. People trying to cause disunity and somebody spending money for staff has an NGO and all that. People must always talk nonsense. I don't understand. Few days ago, on what's her name? the former chairperson of Umada, she made just a normal tweet. Then somebody came under her tweet, one of us, and mentioned that, that she heard that she was talking with Ifan Yuba and one other whoever politicians. And I'm like, wait, why don't you wait for PM to talk about it than you coming out in public to castigate someone that is already working, doing the needful to being Biafra? These fault-finding habits our people have, I don't understand. And especially coming out in public. Somebody is using his or her energy to focus on getting our freedom. You are busy sitting in your comfortable houses, looking for faults. I don't understand how Nnamdi Kanu made mention of gossip. He expressly told our people, avoid gossip. Even if it's a confirmed news, even if you have evidence, don't bring it out to public. Give it to the necessary people. PM, send it to the minister. Let them handle it. Because all these things are just confusion. All these things are just tools for confusion. That's what I wanted to bring out, make mention of now. And again, I talked about religion earlier. This topic, don't finish them. So it's best to avoid it for now. To a good reminder, our traditional way of religion is approved by the Biafra Republic governments in exile. Christianity is approved by the Biafra Republic governments in exile. And Judaism is approved by the Biafra Republic government in exile. Please let us leave it that way. When Biafra is finally restored, we can go on with it. Whatever argument you have, whatever point you want to raise, you can go on with it. But for now, let's focus on the issues on ground. Our men need granules. We need to support the government with finance. Support whatever you have. Pay your taxes. That's what we need to focus on. And every other thing. Anybody that comes to distract us, Ebuka, he decided to use himself, his influence and everything. We'll tackle him small. We push him aside. We move on to the next person or next thing that we need to take care of. Thank you very much. Who's next to speak? I think it's Mazi Onyeka. Onyeka, are you there?
I am here, finally.
Say Onyeka don't agree with you. I hope.
I wanted to thank Onyeka for being very patient this time around. Onyeka normally interjects people well. But this time,
you say all this thing finish. Onyeka they look you.
They tell you.
I thank you. Now do well. First of all, make I greet my honorable ministers. My ministers in the house are too loyal. More grease to na evos, How they feel na work, more grease to evos, sir, my ministers, I doff my heart. My comrades here and my princesses, my ladies. My name is Zoya Kashuku, aka Unko the number. The hope of Biafra kept me going. Together we shall win. Free Mazenand Kano. You see, honestly, if not for Biafra, some of us don't understand how in a day, if I come to Twitter, I don't see any space out. I don't see any of our media team broadcasting. The way I feel, I used to feel so I'm part. Everything is against me. I'm telling you, I feel lonely. So hearing the voice of our people talking about Biafra, having the hope that Biafra will be restored, keeps me going. I'm telling you, many people would have committed suicide, though. Many people have, in fact, would have done a suicide. In fact, commit crime that the whole world will marvel, if not for Biafra restoration hope. Because Nigeria have frustrated everybody. It has frustrated our people. You know how many of our people are in prison? Many have lost hope. Biafra restoration give me hope that our people will actually ride Tieroba the way other people are riding Tieroba. Biafra restoration give me hope that our youths we stop being frustrated into committing crime, because I did know, if not for Biafra, 99.19% of our people who have committed crime today wouldn't have done that, because criminality cannot be traced to our ancestors. I remember when one of the imperialist spy came to our land, in the land of the ancient, one among the report he gave, he said, these people, they are so united, they are so hardworking, no criminality, no beggar. In fact, they leave their doors open. It is only where there's no criminality they leave doors open. Only where people carry people along have no beggars. That was before the coming of the Europeans in our land. So if not for this contraction called Nigeria, our people don't know what is crime. All this criminality earlier to our land. Biafra restoration gives me hope that as Biafra is restored, our land will be developed. We will enjoy those social amenities. Our ladies will get married on time. They will not be doing all these things that cannot be traced to our foremothers. Our men will have job. People with talent will be harnessed. In my family, I know we have two born talented engineers, inventors, creators, that they need, what they need is just little touch for them to have scientific library where they can go and make more research to join. My father's house today, my father's building, the electricity there, my brother wired it without learning how to electricity for one day. Our generator service it. Everything we're using from electric pole, high tension, they draw the light, come there without learning electricity for one day. It construct many things without going to school, learning it for one day. There are many things like that. So many Biafran families, before you see one or two families, you must see born engineer, born creator, born innovator. So Nigeria is destroying many talents. Biafra hope give me joy that all this talent will be harnessed. Talent will not die again in our life as soon as Biafra is restored. It gives me hope that our people will be protected. Our women will not be raped. Our women will not be kidnapped. Pregnant women will not be butchered. Biafra restoration gives me this hope that at my age, I have not married, not because I don't want to marry, not because I don't have the money to marry, but this from one country to another, and Biafra restoration, the task rested on my shoulder. I don't want anybody to disturb me, to distract me. That is, I focus on this Biafra restoration because it's a burden that is on my shoulder. The way I feel it, it is a must task for me. That is why I don't want anybody to say, you don't have my time, you don't have my time. I cancel my relationship. And I made myself promise. Our ladies, those who are supposed to marry them, go outside the country. Marrying another women that our ancestors have warned us. They have told me several times that our men, those who have married foreign women, should teach them our culture, teach their children our language, our culture. But those who have not married should stop. They should marry only where the title piece wrapper. This message has been delivered several times. I will say it again. For this reason, I cancel mine. Because I know that when something comes to me 3 times, force me, I know that when my ancestors speak to me. Because my father, my father was a traditionalist. And he was a Biafra veteran. My father, I was close to him. I learned many things from him. He believed that liars are cowards. He was an upright man. And I tried to follow his step. I'm not a good man, but I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to do things right. Because my conscience used to punish me whenever I go home and lie down. Something like television will appear in my face. All the things I do throughout the whole day will appear. Anyone that I do not do right, I will be troubled. So my people, Biafra restoration, the hope keep me going. That one day our people will stop suffering. Our people will stop suffering in the midst of water abundance. If not for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if not for people like you here, if not for our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, by now, the enemy will be raping our wife in place of their husbands, raping our daughters in place of their parents, giving our men just live and not live in our land. When you come back from abroad, you will pay tax in your own land. This is what they plan for us. But God of creation, give us the great men of our ancestors, of our generations, the creation of our ancestors, the lack of Prime Minister Simon Ekpa, and our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and all of you here. I am so proud. I am so happy that even if I die now, I am very optimistic that Biafra will be restored and our children will not suffer what I have suffered in the midst of plenty. Since I become adult till date, I have never benefited anything from Nigeria government. I pay my school fees, I pay that of my younger ones. Nigeria government has not benefited me one thing. Rather, they are taking from me. I was thinking myself, is this how, when are we going to end all this suffering? But Biafra give me hope. That year over, I don't know how to drive car. I've never bought car in my life. Not that I don't have the money. I said that I will not ride fairly used, that I will ride tear rubber. And that is how it will be. Tear rubber will ride. Yes. Car is my friend, but I don't know how to drive. I don't want to learn with another person's car. I said I will ride tear rubber. And Biafra will make me to ride that tear rubber. So all of us here, we are not a second-hand human being. We are not second-hand human being. We are the children of light. We are the pillar of the earth. Why are we suffering? I've looked around the world. No, if not one, if we are not the first, we are second. No race is blessed more than us. Human and material sources. Why are we suffering in the midst of an abundance? I used to cry when I see a woman abroad being frustrated into doing what cannot be traced to our foremothers. I used to cry, and I know one day, all this thing will end, and we will live a happy life. We live a free life, and we'll be able to enjoy and live and die with dignity. And while our life expectancy will be elongated, my fellow Biafrans, thank you so much. I want you to understand that this is task rested on our shoulder. Forget about mansions and material things for now. Let us make sure that our generation end this suffering, that our children and unborn will not inherit iota of this suffering. Rather, they will look back and bless the name of God on our behalf, that we have fought a good fight and leave them a good legacy. Thank you, Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. Thank you, our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You are the savior I see. You are the savior of our time. After God of creation, she and my parents, you are the next man I respect in the whole world. I owe no one apology on this. Thank you so much. My name is Oyen Kachuku. Okoronkwo, aka Encodenamba. Thank you so much.
Thank you, great man. Thank you so much. I will apologize to us. We have less than 30 minutes. We've been here for like 6 to 7 hours. We will take our daughters of ancestors, and then we will take Mazi Uwama, and then we go to Sunday. Mazi Anakonam is getting advice, and we hope he's not getting it from Obi. But on the requesting list, we have Praise Elohim, we have Code, we have Ekelseye, and we have Onyovo Rage and Fury. I don't know if we have opportunity. We have also Mazi Prince.
More requests are coming in.
I'm telling you. I may have to come back in the midnight if nobody takes the space, because I can see that our people want to speak. We have almost 9 people on the list. Oh my God, what am I going to do? Because I need to go.
It seems Mazi Prince is waving his hand. What's going on?
Yeah. I've been trying to take in Mazi Prince, but it's not working. Let me just send him a co-host.
No, Mazi Prince, you need to leave by yourself, then come back. That thing happened to me yesterday.
No, it's because there's no space. That's why he could not join.
No, the co-hosts.
Okay.
Our co-host. Can you see him?
Out. Yeah, I can hear you. I think he's out.
No, can you see Mazi Prince as co-host?
I can see him as co-host, but he's not on the platform. Okay, I think he's here.
Mazi Prince, can you say something? If you can't
I
say
think
anything, maybe
I
it's
think
the app. You have to leave by yourself. Click on the leave button, then come back.
Yeah,
is he
Okay.
still here?
but
Okay, you can see you. Good.
yeah, I think so.
Okay. Thank you, Mazi Prince, for coming back. Let us go to Daughters of Ancestors.
Hello, now good evening, my people. I greet
Daughters of
Biafra.
Ancestors, we greet you.
I greet everybody.
How are you?
We thank God.
Thank God.
The God of the land greet everybody that walk well. My message today is concerning the gods of our land. You know, the gods of our land, they are working to restore our land. No matter what the zoo say, Biafra must surely restore. And one thing when I want to say our people, the gods of our land is because of why things they difficult for us is the way that hello.
Yeah, go
Go
ahead,
ahead. We can hear
Princess.
you. Go ahead.
You know Nigeria.
Princess, wait. Mazi Emeka, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Mazi Prince, can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear, loud and clear.
Good. Can you both anchor the thing for now while I do something? Let me just get something. I may take some, because there are a lot of people on the request list that wants to speak. If it is possible, when people finish, they go down to the listening so that everyone can have the chance of speaking. Princess, sorry. Go ahead, ma.
Okay.
Thank you.
You know Nigeria starts with lie. The gods of the land said that we end up with a lie. They born children with lie, with wayo, with cunning. The gods of the land say all of them will end with lie. Biafra must surely restore. You know, they bring Bible to remove the way our fathers, our mother lived before for many years ago. They remove the power with that Bible. They remove the power when Chukwokika Biama invests in us. But now, they are returning the power back. The secret, the gods of the land, they already reveal it. No matter waiting the zoo or waiting the demonic corona master or waiting Fulani, all of them and Yorubas, they plan. The gods of the lands, they make a promise for them, say, they will die with their liar. They will die with their trick. They will die as they born children. They cut children never with a lie. The thing they roam about for the whole country. Those lie, they will die for the lie. Biafra must surely restore. Our ancestors get power. The kind of power when our ancestors get, we won't be their children. They live in us. They put the power in us. Depends the way you use that power. Depends the way you claim the power of God Almighty and ancestors in you. Nobody, when he no get a spirit, when he they lead them. Depends the way you use it. And I not blame people because the England with Fulani and the Obas, they wipe it away from our people with lie, with corny Bible, with lie that they create every the way they divide our land with lie. The people that they meet in the land, they use lie because of the power of the government. They use it to divide it. The gods of the land say they will die by that lie. And they are going to prove them out say they are a liar. And their generation, when they believe the liar of Obas, believe of the Fulani, believe so-called the zoo, all those their children, the liar will kill them. That's the word of the gods of our land. They say I should tell our people, make them they use their clean hearts, they walk. Biafra must surely restore. And they also lay a hand for those when he sacrificed their life, they put Biafra for their head to get, they lay a hand upon them and pray for them. They lay hand of Inadikano, they pray. Nothing we do Inadikano. Nothing we do our being. No matter how they fight it, no matter the kingdom where they put on, no matter how they present the name of Biafra, any kingdom, they do it. The gods of our land, they promise they will destroy it. They walk day by day, they walk a minute by minute, they walk time by time for Biafra restoration. They say, make I tell una, make una work hard. Make una not let una mind deceive una. Biafra must surely restore. But those that rub hand with oil, those that commit themselves because of money, they will pay. They will pay. They promise that. That is why every morning they pray for those. They know all the whole heights. They know all the whole men and women. They use their heart to fight for Biafra. They always pray for them. They always pray for them. Throw away drink for them. Rub the chalk. Any person that the gods of the land rub and chalk, he pass billion, million euro. When Chukwoki Kabiama, the way our fathers, they pray the only days. All of them gather. They pray for them, both those when they kill for Biafraland. They say no matter the heal up, anything they pass, go there. The spiritual army, moment they touch the land of Biafra, the land of Biafra go swallow them. When the Biafra restore, we go use their manure, plant cassava and food for our children to eat. They say make una happy because the Biafra restoration is at hand. All of them go sleep, they go wake up for Biafra. Those when he say Biafra will not come. Those when he say the land when they meet, they want to divide the people, the owner of the land. When they deny them, they are not the owner of the land. This is the visitor in our land. They say all of them, they will use them become land when all your key. Because land when all your key, nothing will germinate there. Land when salt means, no wood will germinate there. That is how they're going to use their life to become. That is the word of the gods of our land. My people, may we all bring our hearts, come out to fight for this freedom. May we all forget about money. Let us put our hearts. Because if the gods of the land open our eye, see the way when Biafra will become. Oh, my people, Biafra people. The way when Biafra go even find pass all the whole Europe. If God is Dubai, Biafra is going to become a beautiful country where we say people not go suffer. Where we say killing not go day, it will become the time when person go open door. The time when our father live, when all this demonic corona never come to destroy our land. The way when they go leave house, go to farm. That is how things going to be. You go shade for your market, you go leave the thing, go house, go rest, come back. That is how it's going to be. When the gods of the land show me the way Biafra go be, when they show me, oh, I lead them, I embrace them, I greet them. When they show me the light of Biafra, the way where our children go be, the way where our fathers go be. I agree that at the time, sir, my people, may we not follow people when we want destroy Biafra freedom. May we use all our hearts to focus to get our land, because the horse, they are moving. The horse of Biafra, they are moving. The horse of Biafra, they are moving. The gods of our land, he said, God go bless our ancestors, go bless those when he fight well with their clear heart. So shall it be. He said, I hang my case here. Thank you very much, Biafra fighter.
Thank you very much, daughters of the gods, our ancestors. Biafra is going to be a very great nation.
Yeah.
Very beautiful people. I once mentioned it here that a Biafran from Ishan found a cure for sickle cell anemia. I met him face to face, and he found this cure in the 80s. No disease, no cure, my people. No disease. Let Biafra be restored. A lot of things will happen. To God be the glory. But Anakonam, Manzi Anakonam, are you there? Or you are still receiving advice? Okay, Anakonam is not available. Manzi Wama, please go ahead.
Thank you, great Biafrans. I greet you from here. May Chuko Kikabiyama bless all of us. He said, we are going back to our root, yay. Biafra nation is all that I need. Biafra is mine. Biafra is mine, yeah. Biafra is mine, yeah. Biafra is mine. Biafra is mine, yeah. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra. Nobody can stop Biafra because Biafra is strong. Hello. Hello, Biafra.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I was going to play it for you.
Okay, sir. Onye ọbụla na-achọghị Biafra, onye iro gwuru ya wayo. Onye ọbụla na-achọghị Biafra, onye iro gwuru ya wayo. Let me just quickly go to the topic of the day. The hope for Biafra keep us going together. The hope of going back to our roots is the thing that keeps us going together. The hope for going to whom we are, our origination, exactly how we are, the way that our ancestors be, going back to our roots, to respect one another, to respect humanity, going back to the roots that honor truth and not lies, going back to the roots that cherish humanity, going back to the roots that value the life of humans, going back to the roots that cherish the good things and not the evil, going back to the roots that respect elders and not a little kid coming in the front of an elder to insult the elder, going back to the roots that the elders of the land will speak the truth when something is going right, and when something is going wrong, he will condemn it. We are going back to the roots that our children will inherit all the necessities and all the good life they're supposed to live, and not a shambles life. We are going back to the roots that when the truth is all to say, we say it exactly how it is. I feel so bad to the people who don't know how beautiful how great and how wonderful that our ancestors lived before the illegal invaders that call themselves colonial masters came into our land to disorganize us. This is the route we are going to go back. The route that when brothers come back home, they can eat together without a fear of each other. Because fearing each other has never been our culture nor our tradition. It is an imported means of disintegrating us and lying to us to be afraid of one another. We are going back to the roots that when the roots of our ancestors, that when you come together with your family and they eat together with your family, because I could remember a particular verse in the Bible that says, "Reason together with your brethren." So no one recall, but the reverse has been the case. That was how our ancestors used to do, especially anytime they have some rituals, the ceremonial rituals of the land to appease the gods of the land. You will see them age grade, the elders, the eldest one, the young youth, the older youth, and the little ones being in the market square, dancing, chanting, and eating together. But the reverse has been the case. And I am seeing how beautiful that our nation could be. That's why they are afraid of Biafra. But listen, and listen very good, Biafra has come to stay. And nobody can stop it. Nobody can stop it, no matter how. And what I am just telling Biafrans is that this has been our culture, this has been our tradition, this has been our lecture. We should keep telling our children who we are and exactly where they're going. Thank you, Biafrans. Let me hit my mic here. God bless you all.
Thank you, thank you. Biafra is the restoration of peace on earth, the restoration of our sovereignty, the restoration of humanity. Thank you very much. Mazi Onyeka, please go ahead. Your hand has been up. Okay, Mazi Prince, please go ahead.
Okay, thank you.
Co-host.
Thank you once again, comrade. Thank you, my
Onyeka Juko, please hold on, please. Hold on.
Thank you for giving me once again. I just want to pardon?
Yeah, the co-host wants to, Mazi Prince wants to say something. Onyeka Juko, anyway. Onyeka Juko.
No problem. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Mazi Prince.
Allow him to finish. Allow him to finish.
Mazi Prince, you said, man, go ahead.
Yes, allow him to finish. When he round up, I will continue. Thank you.
Okay. Mazi Onyeka, please go ahead. Thank you.
Okay, my people, you see, please, I just want to advise my elders here and my senior comrades here and ladies here. Please, we can never fight. We can never attack each other. You know, why I love my people is that anywhere we argue, we can argue now and start eating together again. That is who we are. We argue to learn. What I'm saying? So no matter, and people who say that we shouldn't, you see, what we are fighting for today, the things that contributed to it, there's no how we can talk without mentioning them. It's impossible. And if we want to be free, we must leave no stone unturned. There's nothing you talk today that will affect me, that will make me to abandon my freedom. Nothing. Nothing any human being on this planet Earth today will talk that make me abandon my freedom. Nothing. Because my freedom is more important than anything again on this planet Earth. So if you don't come and say, try to be offended because we talk about religion. Please, we are not attacking religion, but we are attacking the criminals in our land. You remember our leader said all pastors are evil. And when he further explained, he said that when you bring a bowl of water and put it tea and put 5 cubes of sugar, will that sugar be, the taste of the sugar be fed? The answer is no. So when 95% is bad, you can equally say that all is bad. That's what we're seeing. Bishop Onaga is against what we're doing, our freedom. All this that the GO, Kumuyi, Adeboye, Oyede, all of them have members in the Biafraland. All the killings of African Amufu, have any of them ever talked? All the killing in Benue, have any of them ever talked? And they claim to be religious leaders. When those who claim to be leaders are the ones who are dying with our killers, then anybody want me to stop? The Anglican bishop was among those who plotted the kidnap of our leader. Who are the Anglican? Those who among those who brought the religion to us. The Catholic Pope never condemned the killings in our land, but when they keep people in Muhammad on Iran, he will condemn it. Then you want to carry it on your head. Then the land we are fighting to secure. These people, they kidnapped my ancestors because they refused to accept them. Some of them were drowned in the sea. The ancestors of that land we are fighting to secure. And they want to uphold that thing that killed them. And they want to fight for that land. Let me tell you something. Our men on ground today, let me tell you one thing. If they are not in good time with their ancestors, they won't be making any progress. If you don't know it, know it. Not that not religion, not that in foreign religion. We must tell ourselves truth. So if you're offended, go and think again. Okay, my people. If you as a parent, if your child, you teach everything in your presence, that your presence begin to praise another parent. You could every time you go to quote another parent, you go to praise another parent, and your own all the things you teach him, you do not remember yours, you not putting yours as his parent. Will you be happy? That is why sometimes when I come here, I say the inspirational quote of my great ancestors in the holy book of my ancestors says, "Esia fakego onugo na bokonoso agrandu pako yin rie ya." These are the words of my ancestors. Many of them, because it's not into writing, that is why I cannot respect it. If you begin to quote theirs, not those other people who you don't know right. After all, where is the original one? The original one of that one they translated. Let me compare what they translate, whether it's truth. Why they put the original one secretly? Why they put it in Vatican? They don't want me to see it. Why? Before they come, who told you, who brought that English word that what we are worshiping is fetish? Before the English word come, do you know it's as fetish? Just like the angel of war. Because our ancestors used it to deal with these people, these criminals. So they want to destroy them, give it bad name. And when they want to make an illustration of devil, they use our war angel. Ekwensu is not a devil, he's a war angel. So we should understand all these things. How can those who enslave you come and think they will give you good thing? They will give you good thing. They condemn all those things in your land because those things is against them. Then they give those things bad name and you are following their suit. Let us think. What makes us human is our ability to reason. Thank you.
Thank you, Yes. That is the meaning of a confederation in Igbo language. Yeah. I really apologize because I had a brief message that I wanted to attend. That was the reason why I keep up. But I thank God for everything that the mountain is still moving. I heard Biafra as well. Wow. Our Minister of Information, I salute you, beloved brother, from here. And even Sisti is around with us, in the warrior friend, I think he has done. Wow, the house really stood up. Thank the Elohim. And Brother Mecca, God bless you for anchoring with us. The daughter of our ancestors, God bless you. We continue to strengthen you wherever you are. All protocols observed as well. I just want to make this officially because a lot of people didn't teach you understand? The bad fly used to follow the dead body to the grave. The people I'm talking is all these media propaganda, especially the people who have been joining us for a while and they are pretending, doing all manner of evil things against the Biafraland movement. Who did this to our people? Who did this? That is the question I want to ask. Who is doing this? Who did this to our people? Why are we so selfish to ourselves? Why are we so bad to ourselves? Why are we doing all these things to ourselves? Imagine, we see what is going on, and I don't know whether are they used to hack. When we are there like a media team now, before you know they will hack it and begin to do all manner of evil things over it. Why are we so bad to ourselves? Why can't we run away from the evil things? Why can't we repent? Why can't we follow the right direction? Why can't we as in know what is evil and know what is good? Even though we are talking about the pastors and others in the Nigeria system or whatsoever. So you yourself, many people are here debunking what we are doing. And are pretending that they are freedom fighters. They are so pretending. We all know that most of the hooligans, pastors in Nigeria, they are looking for their selfish interest. And the price they tell you to pay is what that will lead you to freedom. The only freedom you have in Nigeria is when you pay your tithe. And as an Islam, the only freedom you have is to pay your tithe so that their men in the field will bring the freedom of Islamic State to them. Whether they love you, whether they do not love you, that is what they stand for, to do so. And this is the right time for you to join your hands, to do the right thing, to support our Prime Minister. Our Mazin and the Kano, who are in the Gulag today, cannot do anything. They can't do anything. That is why they are looking for a way out to get our Prime Minister to the table, so that Nnamdi Kanu will surrender. But God will never allow it to happen. And it will never and ever happen. Together we shall win. Together we shall move the mountain. Together we are creating the awareness to the entire world to know the meaning of freedom and to know who are the Biafrans. I believe a lot of the leaders in the world are still asking, who are Biafrans? Where are they from? We heard that the fight, there was a war, a genocidal war for 2 years, and this and that, because of the evil media propaganda. Most of them never believe that Biafra is stands for their self-determination, and self-defense. They're still blindfolded. But this great awareness we are taking today, because of all these people, we do not have radio Biafra. Yes? Because if we have it today, like our leader, Amazon Ambikano, created a lot of almost 5 radio Biafra this week. They hijacked it then. Before this, their colluded criminals are now taking everything over, collecting money from the G government, doing all manner of everything, telling you that Ambikano will come out, we are in charge, we are this, we are that. It's election. So let them go on. Nothing concern us with election. But all we need is the freedom, and letting them American will release. They will collect the money and swallow it. That is their mission. They don't know that the freedom can never give in the path of good. And this is the time you need to come back to your senses with a genuine heart. Let us do this. Let us build our mindset to work together. Physical, spiritually, financial, otherwise. We have seen a lot, we have offered a lot. We are here to preach, we are here to teach, and we are here to share. That is evangelism. We shouldn't fold our hands. We shouldn't fold our hands, especially the people in Europe. Join hands to support the Biafra Republic government in Nigeria. Stop. Because these people, when they use you finish, they will dump you. I always repeat what I've been saying 4 years back. That if you allow any ethnicity in the name of Nigeria to use you, to debunk, to sabotage against the Biafra liberation, against the Biafra restoration, I continue saying that I pity your name. I pity you and the entire generation to come. Because you don't know the type of damage, the kind of damage you're doing to yourself and your future and your prosperity. Because day and night, we continue living in bondage. What that pastor that you believe, what that big daddy and big mommy that you believe, what that priest and Monsignor or whatsoever or cardinal or bishop that you believe, all they can offer to you is that the day you die, you go to heaven. But your land, the day that the planet will come, even the place they bury you, they will relate here, and they will put fire. Whenever they discover that this is the graveyard, they will burn it to ashes. That is the fact. And this is the right time. Don't say, don't die. Maybe that's what we have in mind. The person we don't die. He doesn't know what is up in this world again. But we believe in reincarnation according to our tradition and our culture. And we still believe in bilocation, if you don't know. We still believe in bilocation. You understand? Sometimes you believe even sometimes you have a stigmata. I mean, what do you call it itself? Some indulgence. You understand? Some mark. So that is it. If you think that we don't know what we're doing or we don't know what we're saying, we know it is a fact and figure, whether you like it or not. It is the right time for you to join your hand to support the Biafra Republic government in Nigeria and the de facto government in homeland. Let us come back to our senses, unity. All these things, all these debunk, all these sabotage cannot hurt us. We are one people. We love ourselves more than anything. We value life. God has made us in his own image and likeness. The creator of heaven and earth has made us in his own image and likeness. Has given us everything that we need in this planet earth. The wisdom, the knowledge, the understanding, we can best with other people's language. God has bestowed those things on us. And he's still holding your hand. What remains your life is freedom. Because as you are in that diaspora today, when you remember that you are coming home, you begin to think, I know that our people do not even, number one, no light. Number two, no road. Number three, no water. Number four, no security. You understand? You know God has given us all the mineral resources. But when you look at what that's your government that you believe does not provide it for you. Number one, you cannot go anywhere by this time in Nigeria. You can't walk anywhere. You understand? Go to a cement market, go to you walk a road now, use your leg, walk now, you see by yourself. Just step up and you walk a road to the beach. Because there is no security. We don't have it. Nothing. And they are still believing in it. And they are still believing that the day you come home, I will buy Bugatti, I will do this. But you refuse that. You refuse to remember that even the road you will drive that with Bugatti is not even well equipped. No single amenities, social amenities in that land that I'm so proud of. And this is the right time to do the right thing to support this Biafra. We are ringing it in the bell. We are creating this awareness. Join hands. Let us take this awareness so that we move this mountain as well. May God continue to bless Biafrans because we have tried a lot. I pray so now we will continue to try. Our men in the field, they are very happy. They are very happy and they are so proud of us. I'm telling you the real fact. You don't know how they feel. And the reason why I always love Twitter is because you don't know who is who. That is number one. They are very happy and they know that we can never give them a backside. Because we have called them. And our land already called them to go for this mission and to stand for the truth. And that truth shall set us free. You say, Mazemeka, should I call? I think Sisu has been raising her hand, is the mother. Yeah, it is a warrior friend. God bless you, warrior friend. I think we need to take it out from you. Let's get fans here from you. I think at least 2 minutes is much so that other people will take the mic to speak with your friends. Sisu, go on. Thank you. Sisu, are you there with us? I think he's receiving a brief advice.
Sisu, are you there?
I think he's not there. We need to go to Code Art. Code Art, I think so. Code Art, Code Assistant. Let's hear from you, beloved brother from here. Yeah.
Yes, thank you very much. I hope I'm coming out clear.
Yes.
Loud and clear.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Concerning this whole issue about religion, it's just that the fact that most of us Biafrans we have been inculcated into religion so deep that it end up not even serving the purpose of imparting morality into us. The purpose of religion primarily is to unite us. Religion has ended up dividing us. For those of us who studied, some level of philosophy in school and religion as well, the purpose of religion is to unite the people and also to teach and impart morality. The fact is that these religions, be it anyone you're practicing, they have ended up dividing us. It has ended up denouncing, should I say, removing morality in us. How can we not say something bad about religious leaders who are seeing all the evil things going on by the hands of government officials in Biafraland? People are being killed by government agencies, police and army, killing people. It's not, we all know about the ones of the headmen. Let us even talk about the ones done by the government themselves. And these men keep quiet about it. And the ones who say something about it, their bishops will transfer them to an undesirable place or send them into monastery or do one or two things to discourage them, or the ones that their senior pastors will punish them for speaking against the government. We all know who they are. So if you let us stop this nonsense of whenever these pastors, very useless and corrupt pastors, are criticized, people get angry and start getting emotional about it. Let us make one thing very clear. These pastors are corrupt. They are not teaching what the Bible says, and we all know this. I used to be a staunch, devout Catholic. I can't call myself a Christian anymore because these people are very, very corrupt. They know what is going on. They know of all these things, but they all intentionally decided to keep quiet because if you speak against it, you will not get your brown envelope again. They are all they are sacrificing us for brown envelope. It is not. It is not a. It is not a false accusation. It is a well-known fact. Or else, why is it that Christians are being killed in this country, and yet both the politicians that they are should I say their religious constituents, that is the people they are serving, their flocks, the religious leaders that their flocks are being killed, are still dining with these politicians who are responsible for the killing of these people. Why are they still dining with them? Religious leaders are supposed to be under the current conditions of this country, both economically and of Nigeria, both economically and security wise, are supposed to be actively boycotting Nigerian government and their officials and anybody in the government or security agencies. But no, I see them dining together. So what are we talking about? We should criticize them at will. We should call them the thieves that they are. We should call them the fraud that they are. Anybody who wants to get angry, let them get angry. Because of what? A religion that was not invented by your forefathers, that they have adulterated. They told you that the Old Testament is expired. Who told you that? I used to be a Catholic, but I'm no longer a Catholic when I found out all those rubbish. So when we have finally settled that score, because the truth is that we are fighting for freedom, but a whole lot of us who are in this race for freedom have the truth of it is that their minds are not matured enough for freedom. We will get Biafra and we will still be subjugated to cultural imperialism. These are all the things that we need to keep in mind while fighting for Biafra, because all these people who are talking about we shouldn't we are nobody is criticizing any religion, but religion has been weaponized against Biafrans to enslave them mentally and spiritually. Therefore, if getting at the men of God won't work, if getting through those religions is the best way to do it, I am on board full time, 100%. We're going to criticize both the nonsense they preach and them themselves covering it, because in Nigeria, once you start criticizing a pastor, they make it all about the religion. If you criticize a pastor, they make it all about the church. So both the pastor and the church must burn. All of them must burn. I'm telling you. So we stick to so that Biafrans should criticize them at will. After all, they are all messing up, and part of where the mess is coming from is actually from the church itself. And this I'm talking directly to Christianity, because that is the religion that is prevalent in Biafraland. The mess is coming from the church. When they said, let us not have short memory, we should remember that when PM said no election, they wrote for P2B result in a church. Have we all forgotten that? Why should the church be the ones rigging election for P2B? This is the question that nobody is asking often, and we should be asking it. Even myself, I'm guilty of this. We should be asking that question often. Why didn't the church? Why was the church writing for P2B result inside the church building? It happened there. So we should criticize them at will, because the truth is that we cannot say that Biafra is our hope, is the hope that keeps us going, and we are not mentally, intellectually, most especially, intellectually matured enough to know, because people think education is not by going to school and sitting in a class. Education is actually by what you know. We should know that these religions are created to enslave us mentally, psychologically, and spiritually. These religions are nothing but psychological operation. The people that brought church to you don't go to church. It is 4% of white people that goes to church. So I don't see any reason why criticizing Christianity should be any form of division amongst us. So let all Biafrans take note, please. We should stop this nonsense. These people messed up. These pastors, they messed up. They all messed up, and we should hold them to account for their mess. I love what PM said the other day to someone who was asking him question. PM said that it is not that this is no longer the time for us to depend on men of God talking. And it is true. It's no longer now. It is water Pro Max on the way. We should stop all this nonsense of nobody should. We are going to criticize them at will because they are all guilty. We are not lying against them. We are criticizing them. Criticism is different from false testimony. We are not bearing false witness against your pastor. We are calling out the mess he made in public. Period. Thank you very much, my brothers and sisters. The host, over to you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, thank you very much, beloved to the assistant. Greetings. Thank you very much for your great submission that I've offered to BIAFRANS. Yeah, my dear, you know, it is an honor because it's just like as you have said that you were this Catholic, but you know, you don't know what I've learned a lot. You get. So everybody that I hear have learned a lot from our pastors, from our previous, even in Benue State today. I think the Reverend Father is the governor of Benue State. The question I want to ask is, since that priest took an oath to be a governor, has that oath removed Fulani not to invade the communities in Benue State? That is the question. Has he removed anything from that Benue for them not to kill some of the communities, to invade their land and their farms?
PM is life.
Has he removed them? And because they are in mission. And all these pastors that they have in common are blindfolded. They don't know what is on ground.